To get cool stuff from ZGB, visit
ZGB.com.
Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to another mind-blowing episode from Bunnies and Cats and Rainbows and Babies. And today, we're gonna be trying two things on an Ivan head using the Striker 380. The first thing is called a decocking bolt. Whenever you decock a crossbow, you don't want to just dry fire it. It's really bad for the crossbow, so they make these bolts that are essentially made for decocking. And we used one and we shot it into the ground and it went all the way into the ground. That's how powerful the Striker 380 is. So you want to see if just this has what it takes to kill an Ivan head. And then outside of that, we have a regular bolt, but we have some toxic tips, and they are meant to look like a biohazard symbol, which is pretty neat. We tried them on a giant gummy bunny. You can check that in the description below, and it left a nasty wound, but we want to see what that would do to an actual zombie. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are excited. Please like, share, subscribe, and let's get started. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention a couple of things. In The Walking Dead, you see Daryl Dixon stab right through a zombie with his hands, with his arms, with the power of his muscles. And then whenever he shoots it with a Striker 380, the bolt gets stuck. Which in our original test, we realized that this actually won't work. It's not even gonna go through the head, especially with something as wide as this, but even just a broadhead won't do it. And then shooting it with a Striker 380, even without a tip, made the bolt go all the way through. Now, there's a lot more surface area on this one, so it may not go all the way through, but chances are it probably will. And then this one is probably gonna cause a lot of bludgeoning damage. So I'm curious, because I think there is actually a chance that this might be better for killing zombies than this. But there's only one way to find out.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
Did it actually bounce? Did you see it?
What happened?
It hit something and then it bounced, it broke, and then it bounced all the way back there.
Did it hit the head?
I don't know. We'd have to look at the... I don't see it either.
Did it hit the... Oh, that's where it hit. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, it's stuck into the freaking log.
So it missed? That's a miss?
Yeah. I guess the sights are a little bit off. Unless it hit the skull.
Oh, no. It did. It hit here.
And then bounced?
And then bounced over.
Wow.
Spherical.
So, yep.
One more?
Yep.
Spherical
target.
deflection.
You gotta aim a little lower. I think we'll get it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take the second shot here and see if it's any better. I'll try to aim a little lower this time. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah!
There it is.
Dang, that's stuck right in there.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's perfect.
Okay. It's stuck.
Oh wow.
It's really stuck.
The back of it broke off too.
Wow. Yeah, so this is basically a one-time use.
If you're gonna use it for this purpose.
But a decocking bolt can kill a zombie? That's insane. I don't know if I can. I don't know if we can get it out. It's definitely a kill.
I got gloves on.
Okay.
So it's easier for me.
Oh, you're turning it. Yeah, that helps too.
Oh wow.
Whoa, it's splintered.
So they are hollow too.
Yeah.
I thought it was solid.
That's definitely a kill. Now let's see if the toxic broadhead can do any better.
All right, time for the third shot. We've got the toxic broadhead with the carbon fiber bolt in there. Let's see if it does any better than the decocking bolt. All right, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Okay, so yes, that's a kill, and because the broadhead is so wide,
It has so much resistance.
yeah, it didn't go all the way through, but it's a kill. This is kind of what you would see in The Walking Dead. The bolt goes in and stays there. It doesn't go all the way out. Now we know from doing these tests that the bolt without a tip would actually do more damage. Maybe we'll try that next.
Look, this is how far, oh, we gotta push that piece back in, but this is how far it went in. So that much. It's like 6 inches.
Yeah.
Plus the broadhead, so 7 inches or so.
Yeah.
So the broadhead is at the very back of the inside of the skull right now.
And we know from previous tests that if this bolt had had no tip, it actually would have gone completely through the head. Then again, we've never done it with the new Arnold skulls. Back when we tried this, we had the crystal skull, so there's a chance
we'll try it again.
that it might not work that way. So maybe we'll try it again without a tip and see
Like
if
right
that's
now.
even better.
Yeah, let's try it right now. Actually, we might not be able to get this out because of the broadhead.
Do you see the biohazard symbol right there? That's awesome.
That's cool.
There. Alright. So here's the cool thing. This bolt is still pretty good, so we can reuse it. We're gonna do one more no tip to see if we can get the same results that we got last time with the crystal skulls. About what, 2.5 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, something like that. All right. Bolt, carbon fiber bolt, no tip. Let's see what it does. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Wow.
Again, when it comes to zombies and the Striker 380, not putting a tip on your bolt is actually better in a way because it causes a ridiculous amount of damage since it's just punching right through it. Then again, the biohazard tip would have made it so that we could have reused the bolt, but you can't reuse the tip, so I don't know, you know?
I don't know, maybe we can push it back out and save the fletching.
Yeah.
There we go.
So the fletching is messed up. And the issue is if there's no backstop, the fletching would have been ripped off basically completely. And there's no way you're gonna be able to reuse this bolt.
But you could rip those off and replace it with duct tape, and that would work in a pinch.
True. So I don't know, as far as damage is concerned, not having a tip does more damage than having any kind of tip. And as far as reusing the bolt, the toxic tips are pretty good because it makes it so that the bolt does stop before it hits the fletching, which means as long as you can unscrew the tip, you can reuse the bolt. Then again, you can't reuse the tip unless you decide to cut open the zombie and take the tip out, which we might do now just to see if we can put the tip back into the bolt.
Look, I remember this happened last time when we did this. A piece of the skull's inside the bolt. That's the exact same thing that happened last time.
All right.
So the skull is actually fractured back here. I don't know if that's from the shot we just took or from the toxic tip broadheads hitting the back of the inside of the skull, but this part of the skull up here is also fractured. So I would assume it's from that last shot that we did.
It's more than fractured though, it's broken.
Yeah, it's broken. All right, now let's cut this open and see what's inside.
On this episode of What's Inside. Alright, that should be good. Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, I mean, it's
disgusting.
just destroyed. This was, oh wow.
Yeah.
What one was that?
That's the third hit, the one we just did with no tip.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It hit high?
Yeah.
It hit high and it didn't even deflect.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's just insane. So all of these three were kills. They're all kills because the Striker 380 is ridiculously strong. As you can see, there's the biohazard symbol. on the skull. That's insane. And now we just have to cut the back and see what kind of damage we have here. Yeah, this blood is perfect. I would use this on film, actually. I like it a lot. It's so cool looking. Yeah,
Whoa.
that's a massive exit wound.
For a tiny little bolt, yeah.
Yeah, the parietal bone is like up, like it's been broken all the way across. So the break is actually from here and it goes all the way back and it keeps going. Look at that.
But that could have been from the broad tip.
I don't know.
Because the other thing came out down lower.
Look at that. Just keeps going.
Wow. Okay, then maybe what happened is as the one that had no tip went in, it hit the top of the skull and pushed on it until it found its way out, which could have caused that.
Yeah.
Either way, it's broken.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode from Zombie Go Boom. Like, share, subscribe. Please do that. And we've been experimenting with the blood. We think that this actually looks pretty freaking awesome. Look at it. Look at that color. So good. Anyway, we're excited about these results. Very cool stuff. Please share with your friends more than anything. And with another mind-blowing... Oh, also, there's links below to different videos, our Patreon, a bunch of other stuff. Always make sure you read the description. And with another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom, I'm Chuck Murray.
Charles Foltz.
Thank you guys. I love you guys. And we'll see you next time.
To get cool stuff from ZGB, visit